Assalamualaikum. My name is Muzaffar Shah bin Syarul Asran. For my part, I will explain about introduction of our project. Introduction of our project. This project was conducted to study on how the organization implement and apply the information system into its management and system. Information system management can be defined as an application of information technology to support the major functions and activities of either a private sector, business or public sector institutions. Pejabat Tanah dan Galian Negeri Sembilan, PTGNS, has been chosen to explore on how the organisation use information system to manage and support the decision making. Every system that exists has its own specific purpose and task, especially in the organisation that needs to confront various data and information every day, such as document, approval letter, grant and image. Pejabat Tanah dan Galian Negeri Sembilan, PTGNS, has a total of 640,000 data that has been collected and retrieved that need to be put into their system in order to ensure all ongoing and upcoming transaction and resources managed systematically. As one of the government agency, PTGNS look forward on the initiative of the government to digitize the manual data and information to digital in order to enhance the services and output of the agency. PTGNS implement the document digitization system into their agency to increase their processing mechanism and output of their agency. Pejabat Tanah dan Galian Negeri Sembilan implement the online services which is e-Pejabat Tanah dan Galian Negeri Sembilan, which is e-PTGNS, to improve their services and facilities to the user under the development budget of government. Starting from 2021, e-PTGNS be able to process more demand and increase operational capability in generating state revenue.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurfan Izzati binti Abdul Jalil and I'm going to explain more about organization background. So, the Office of the Director of Lands and Mines, Negeri Sembilan is a division of the Negeri Sembilan government agency which serve as the coordinator for the management of the land development with pihak berkuasa tempatan PBT. Also, it is under the administration of the state government for state land affairs, which is responsible to the land administrators in each district in Negeri Sembilan. Lastly, the organization of the Office of the Director of Lands and Mines of Negeri Sembilan is headed by the Director of Lands and Mines of Negeri Sembilan. He is assisted by two deputy directors, namely the Deputy Director of Lands and Mines Management and the Deputy Director of Lands and Mines Registration. So, there are 8 units in the Office of the Director of Lands and Mines Negeri Sembilan to strengthen its operation, namely, firstly, Unit Khidmat Pengurusan, secondly, Unit Teknologi Maklumat, thirdly, Unit Audit Pengurusan, fourthly, Unit Penerangan, fifthly, Unit Pembangunan, next, Unit Penguatkuasaan and Technical, next, Unit Pendaftaran Hak Milik, and lastly, Unit Hak Milik and Strata. So, we proceed to corporate vision, mission, objective and also goals. So, for their vision is towards excellent state land management. Next, for mission, creating efficient, high quality and effective land management to meet Negeri Sembilan socio-economic development goals by practicing modern management methods. So for their goals is aim to create a culture of citizen engagement and contribution to enhance the services provided by the ministry and to ensure customer satisfaction. So for their objective is strive and provide implementation strategies to land officers to clear work areas in matters in land administration. Next, assist state authorities to formulate and make policies and plan land use and development more efficiently. And lastly, enhance the understanding of land law as well as management skill among land administration officers and staff through courses and training. So, as you guys can see, this is organization structure chart of the Office of the Director of Lands and Mines, Negeri Sembilan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haji Ashraf bin Muhammad Zainuddin, and I'm going to talk about the functional description of department for the PTGNS. And for this PTGNS, it supply three functional description. First, which is a transaction processing system, are the most fundamental level of organization information system. This is due to the fact that transaction processing systems are frequently the first step in acquiring basic information that is later used by upper management to make better business decisions, such as payroll, stock tracking, order processing, and other activities are all handled by transaction processing system. All of these processes are carried out by lower level employees within a company or organization. And the second one is management information system, the next level up, and they deal with merging, sorting, and organize the data received from a transaction information system. This information is still relatively well structured, allowing middle manager to gain a better understanding of how the organization manage information. And our interviewee are the middle manager that will organize the management information system. And the last one is the lastly is the executive information system, differ from decision support system in that they have a more user-friendly interface that provide critical information for business decision making. It frequently includes a drill down features that provide not only overview of how the organization is performing in various departments and areas, but also allows specific aspect of information to be narrowed down. That's all for the functional description of department. Going to explain about the role and function of information technology department. The first of the three played by the IT department is governance, which is the establishment of operational guideline for the use of IT system, architecture, and network by working unit and individual. Workflow processes that integrate business rule and subject matter domain knowledge from the foundation of the governance of the master data. This is component of both traditional IT security and data assurance, both of which fall under the purview of the IT department. The second function of IT department is infrastructure includes all of the hardware part, network, circuitry, and other pieces of hardware required to make an IT system operate in accordance with the established needs and system of the size of the business. The last function of IT department is the area of functionality that made the most visible. It also includes developing and maintaining operational application, creating, protecting, and storing the organization electronic data, as well as assisting all functional areas of the company with the use of software and data management. And based on IT department of the Land and Mines Office Negeri Sembilan, based in Seremban, which is the center of IT department for all branches in Negeri Sembilan, which will also regulate all available data and will also update for each branch. They act as a parent who will also create a better and more effective system in ensuring the overall affair of the organization. Next, I will explain about the data used in the organization. The data used in the Land and Mines Office of Negeri Sembilan, which is a government organization that will regulate all matters related to land in Negeri Sembilan, is in a confidential form. However, among the types of document available at the Land and Mines Office Negeri Sembilan are: first, land development infrastructure document; second, land title registration instrument; and last one is a land tax. Moving on, for the list of information system, based on our interview session that conduct with the officer from the Information Technology Department at the Land and Mine Office Negeri Sembilan, based on his experience working at the Land and Mine Office, it has a good and organized system. And for the system that have in the organisation, such as sistem e-tanah, permohonan carian atas talian e-search, sistem pengurusan doket bantuan e-doket, sistem secure land management selamat, sistem hasil tanah berasaskan web sihat web, sistem e-perkhidmatan tanah my PTGNS, sistem pendaftaran tanah berkomputer V6 SPTB V6, sistem pengurusan doket batuan e-doket, sistem penukaran status tanah EPST, sistem pengurusan dokumen digital PTGNS, sistem pengurusan strata, sistem My Identity, permohonan perserahan tanah atas talian dan akhir and lastly is sistem pengurusan tanah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuri Fatiha binti Nur Afendi. I will explain about information system that was used by PTGNS. First and foremost, the system that was used by PTGNS is e-tanah system. Types of information system: e-tanah system, also known as transaction processing system. It is because it's including purchase or exchange of title to land and payment land tax. The second one, function. The function of e-tanah system is to accelerate land-related processes by users in land office and access. Other than that, the function of e-tanah system it also can make customer requests can be online, such as strata, consent, and auction. Component that was used by e-tanah system is there are 4 components. The first one is human, which is workers required to run and manage the system, which is e-tanah system. The second one is hardware, performed by large server computers. Third one is software, which is DBMS, to manage and control transaction on database. The last one is data, which is consists of numbers and alphabetical and other characters that represent commercial transaction. For instance, e-tanah system, it's one of the system that manage about transaction. So it will consist of numbers and alphabetical of customers' needs and users' data. We will look about the activities. There are 4 activities that was used by e-tanah system. The first one is input, which is included invoice, land tax, official, search documents, reservations, for payment and other invoices that are included. The second one is processing. Information processes that are performed using the resources within the system. The third one is storage, which is PTGNS store their document into their own database that are more secure, such as e-tanah system. Other than that, the last one is output, which is receipt details. Then any generated records may serve as the output as a reference and guidance for their users. Next, we will look about the second system that was used by PTGNS. The second one is Digital Document Management System PTGNS, or also known as ESPDD. Types of information system, which is known as Database Management System, which is used as a standard method to store and organize data. The function of ESPDD is provide records management service starting from the life cycle of record, which is started from creation and the last with disposal of record. Next, we will look about the component that was used by ESPDD system. There are 4 components of it, which is the first one is human, who is workers that manage and run the database administrator because they want to run and manage the system. So it was included for human. The second component is hardware. It is including computers keyboard, which is to key in the data, hard disk, mouse and other equipment. The third one is data, which is including about the gathering, storing, handling and accessing data, such as the document about the exchange of land title. And the last one is network, which is can be made using wires such as internet cables or fiber opticals or wirelessly via Wi-Fi. The activities that was included for ESPDD system, it have 4 activities. The first one is input. What is input for ESPDD system? It is a physical medium such as paper form or enter it directly into a computer system. The second one is processing, which is comparing, sorting, categorizing and summarizing the document. The third one is storage, which is including to arrange and store the data into the ESPDD system. And the last one, the output, is information technology manager or the employees who want to access and retrieve the record, which is the output for this ESPDD system. It is help and easier for users or manager to access and retrieve their document. The third system that was used by PTGNS is online search application, which is e-search system. Types of information system for e-search is transaction processing system. It is because electronic receipt generation is accepted without the need to go over the counter. The function of e-search system is to prepare, coordinate and monitor working papers for tax management appeals. The component that was included for e-search system, it has 3 components. The first one is human, which is accountant or clerk that serve the service to the customer. The second one is hardware. The hardware that was used for e-search system is keyboard, which is to key in the amounts and data from the customer's personal computer. The third one is data, which is consists of numbers and alphabetical and other characters that represent commercial transaction, because it shall also known as transaction processing system. The activities was included for e-search system. It has 3 activities. The first one is input, which is data is acquired or collected in this process by recording, coding and editing action. The second one is processing, which is captures and process data describing business transaction. And the last one is output, which is known as receipt that the firm maintain and in its record. Last but not least, the system that was used by PTGNS is Secure Land Management System, which is known as Selamat System. Types of information system is Management Information System. It is to make a positive impact in addressing issue of fronts in land administrations better and more effectively. The function of Selamat System is to record the fingerprints of owners and assign to ensure that land administration's methods operate properly. For Selamat System, it has 3 components. The first one is human, who is manage and run the system. For human, Selamat System, the ICT department usually has the support staff to ensure that the system is running properly. The second one is hardware, which is for Selamat System. It's including for computers, printer, networking equipment, the data power for data processing. The third one is data, which is the recorded day-to-day of document and confidential record. Last but not least, the activities that was included for Selamat System, it has 3 activities. The first one is input, which is entails a number of editing operations to confirm that the data has been captured accurately. The second one is processing, which is data received about the details of a person who wants to get an approval. And the last one is output, which is the customer or the users will get the message, report, form and visual pictures. That's all from me. Thank you.
Last from me is the types of information system. The first one is a transaction processing system that ensure all transaction and all customer related matters are stored in a secure system and easy to access if needed. And among the example of transaction processing system used by the Land and Mines Office Negeri Sembilan is the sistem pendaftaran tanah berkomputer V6SPTB V6 or Sistem Penukaran Status Tanah EPST, which take a more serious approach to land ownership in Negeri Sembilan to prevent the misuse of information by irresponsible parties. The second one is the Office Automation System, which is an office automation system is a network of various tools, technologies and people required to manage the tasks in the organization. Among the simplest example that can be taken is the process of printing document, mailing and producing reports. This is basic things that is needed in every organization, including the Land and Mine Office in Negeri Sembilan. However, based on the interview conducted, there are some weaknesses in the office automation system available in the Land and Mines Office in Negeri Sembilan, where the available technology equipment is an old version supplied by the government and is seen to be less able to adapt to a new system today. Last one is the management information system. It's a system that relies on a transaction processing system to assist middle management in making decision and planning. This system aims to help and see in a more detail all the things that happen in the transaction processing system, and this is the job of officer interviewed at the Land and Mines Office Negeri Sembilan, who are responsible for assessing all IT related matters in the organization and making informed decision accordingly based on the report that has been generated. That's all from me. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.
For information system background, PTGNS core business is related to land property in Negeri Sembilan, such as land development infrastructure document, land title registration instrument and land tax. All transaction and services such as land administration, excise tax revenue, permit fees and process for application of partition of land by manual process, which is through counter. This kind of process require both parties to come to the land office to complete the process of ownership of a matter relating to land. Usually, manual process of land property need approximately 13 to 14 days after both parties come to the land office. This method need more time and some situation need more than 2 weeks to complete this kind of land ownership exchange process. However, since pandemic, all transaction and service that need to go through the counter affected and unable to continue. This situation affect both to the user and the land office itself because there is no customer come to do any kind of transaction. Starting from 2021, by following the impact of the COVID-19, ePTGNS online services was developed and operate as a sign of the state government's commitment in empowering land management and administration. ePTGNS facilitate all transaction and services using information system management, such as e-Tanah system, digital document management system (PTGNS), online search application, and secured land management system that can support the process of collection, manipulation, storage, distribution and utilization of an organization information resources both to the land office and the user. As the parent to all official in the Negeri Sembilan, PTGNS need a system that allow all data and information to be linked from one place to another, such as ePTGNS. Every information system in PTGNS has its own specific task and simplify all process than manual method that need the user or customer to come to the counter at PTGNS. For example, online transaction can make the 2 weeks process by manual method to 1 until 2 hours only by using ePTGNS. Approximately, there are 16,000 users have used the system since it was launched in 2021.
So we proceed to hardware configuration. So the first one is desktop. PTGNS use a normal desktop to run their system smoothly. Next, they enable communication with people both within and outside the business using various technologies including emails. Next, scanner. PTGNS rented scanners because the price and cost of the scanners they rent are very expensive and high quality. Also, they use high quality scanners because they handle important and confidential records. Therefore, they need a good scanner to get the best quality of result. So we proceed to software configuration. So the first one is ITANA. ITANA system is an integrated electronic government application developed to conduct land administration electronically in line with the government transformation program. Next, it successfully helps to improve the quality and efficiency of land administration. So, the second software that we use is Sistem Pendaftaran Tanah Berkomputer V6. So, SPTB V6 is a uniform system that has been developed by the Department of Director General of Lands and Minerals since 1995, and this system is used by each state in Malaysia, and it is to improve knowledge and skills in the use and installation of system for registration of titles, transactions, and non-transactions. And lastly, Microsoft. PTGNS use Microsoft Excel to organize data and perform financial analysis, and it is used across all business functions and at companies. Next, PTGNS use Microsoft Word to make professional quality documents, letters, reports, and many more.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Farzazwani, main team Muhammad Lutfi. Now I will continue explaining SWOT analysis for PTGNS system. Firstly, the strength is by using the system, it can minimize physical storage area and secure its storage client and government document. Then it can improve customer service and certification. While the opportunity by using this system is, it can provide the more storage for digital document, changing customer preference, and promote the implementation of technology. Furthermore, the weakness is poor infrastructure and do not have enough software to digitize document to be stored in software. Lastly, the threat is data loss, natural disasters such as fire, and internet breakdown. Next, I will explaining generate and evaluate alternative. For the first system, ITANA system, the alternative will be implemented if the system down is, as we mentioned before, ITANA is more to user use. If the ITANA system goes down, user can come to PTGNS counter to have or settle any matters related to PTGNS. For example, user can do tax payment at the counter if the system goes down. Secondly, is digital document management system, as we know as a ESPDD. The ESPDD system is more for staff use. If the ESPDD system goes down, staff can access printed document at the office or vault. As has been mentioned from the interview session, PTGNS also have printed document at their office, so the staff can access the printed document if the system goes down. Based on our observation from the interview session that have been conducted, we have some recommendation for PTGNS, which is to provide a guideline for the public, especially senior citizens, on how to use the system, such as Isma PTGNS or My PTGNS. It is because IMS552 has said that some of the public and senior citizens do not know how to use the application. PTGNS has to change their policies such as that any over-the-counter transactions such as tax payment must be done in online banking. But this method is not convenient for some of their customers such as senior citizens. It is because they may not have know how to use the application to do online transaction or view the document through online mobile application. So our group have give some action plan for PTGNS to design a simple or easy interface application or website to make public, especially senior citizens, to understand and know how to use the application or website. The interface should be designed with guidance for the first-time user or set up a safety for the user, especially for senior citizens if they want a guide when browsing the application or website. By using this way, it may encourage the customer to fully utilize the application, which can be beneficial especially during emergency situation. It also will save the customer time because they don't need to go to the counter to do any payment or others.
In conclusion, information system management plays a major role for every organization, especially in operation, management, and decision making in the organization. By using the right and suitable information system management, it can help the organization to achieve higher level of efficiency and improve the quality of decision. A good information system allows the user to access, understand, and respond to information quickly and effectively. Whenever necessary, user can get the most accurate information needed to do an activity. A good information system also offers users a variety of ways to change and present information, as well as perform different tasks. PTGNS, as one of the government agencies, do the right thing by implement the online service platform such as PTGNS. It is to facilitate and offer all possible services to the user by using online platform. This platform can increase their efficiency on the specific business functions and relationship between organization and customer. Plus, information system provides several advantages and functions that are especially useful in business. Thank you.